How to make a woman pour water without using your finger to dig a hole without penetration. My adorable kings and queens in the building, you are highly welcome. Respect to the kings, respect to the queens in the building. We are here to talk about how you can dig a woman's soul, drive a Lamborghini, make her pour out her water, take her to Jerusalem ground without having to use your proper working tools, which is your joystick. You just have to do this using the other tools apart from your joystick. Okay, yeah. With tools we are going to be using in order to achieve this is just our hand, our lips, and our tongue. Okay, yeah. If you want to dig her hole and make her pour out her water multiple times, make her release more than 3 times or up to 4 times or 5, you just have to do this. She will pour water without you knowing. Number one thing you have to do is to concentrate on the upper region. Anything you're going to do here is going to be an intense art. You're going to concentrate on the upper and lower region in order to stimulate her body and put her in that motion that she cannot help it than to release that water through her pipe in between the legs. Okay, yeah. What you're going to do or how you're going to do this stimulation to achieve this release of water multiple times. Number one, by going to the upper region. When we are talking about the upper region, we are not talking about the nipopo alone. We are talking about the entire board in the upper region, both the board holder, the board itself, and the nipopo holder areas. Those surroundings, the compound area around the bobby. Okay. First of all, before you go to the nipopo area, I want to educate you or advise you rather to actually notify or knock on the board area. You see this board, you need to knock on it, tap on it, and so that the nipple will be like, oh, yes, who is there, before you come. You see, I'm the one. Okay, yeah, you're going to do this by giving a gentle touch, gentle rub around the board, and then doing some crazy moves down the pickles. Okay, yeah, what I'm going to do is just to rub your hand gently. I've educated people on how to do the upper region stimulation in the other video titled The Two Momo Buttons in a Woman's Body. Yeah, when you are doing this, please, if you have not watched, you can also go and watch. It's a fun one and enjoyable one. If you have actually watched, you can also let us know down the comment section. Okay, when you touching this upper region, go round and round with your fingers. Do a smooth touch, smooth rub, gentle one, and be steady. Like when you're doing it, you're trying to tease her, doing it like you want to do and you don't want to do, but you're actually doing it. Okay, rubbing your hands, fingers around that place will actually help her to get to Jerusalem ground if you do it in the proper way. Yeah, first of all, you're going to tease her around before you go to the Nepopo area. Okay, another thing you have to do when doing this, when you want to stimulate her upper region, is sometimes bringing your odogo, like we said in another video too, putting the odogo in the access road, that the express road at the middle, then using these two oranges to clap it together. Okay, to rub it, smooch it, and then get yourself satisfied and also get her satisfied. If you actually know how to do this pattern of stimulation, you can also equally release while on the process. Using the pencil mouth, the capped area of your odogo to rub that place will make you calm easily if you are actually intense over what you're doing. Another thing you have to do in this area is to go to the, when you have actually notify all the zonal directors, regional directors, like the arteries and the connections, the wire connections, invisible wire connections that lead to her inner chamber, that lead to her Lamborghini engine house. You know that you are around, Odogu is around, I'm coming. Then all you have to do is to go to the Nipopo, that round area, that knot area, to crack the knot a little by little. Like, don't do it hard. Gently, gently put it in between your index finger and this your, top, and you're doing it like this. It's going to make that woman feel all right. You're not rushing it. You see how slowly I'm doing this. That is actually how you are expected to do that. Okay, another thing you have to do is to rub it. Like, just give it a gentle rub. Like, remember, when you're doing anything, you're doing it like you want to do and you don't want to do it. Gently, gently. Sometimes you go something like this, around it. Just this alone can go a long way to make that woman pour out water. And when you're doing this, please, master, don't use one of your fingers. Engage the two fingers, in the do. One will be on one will be on the upper region, maybe one side of the upper region, doing the stimulation. While you can also place the other one on her head, you know, giving her a hair massage, trying to, give her nerves ending like massage the scalp. When you're doing this, even as I'm touching it, it's actually connecting, like it has some feeling, intense feeling, because these places are sensitive areas or part of the human body. So when you're actually doing this gently on her head, my brother, while the other hand is placed on one of the oranges down there, giving a gentle rub, squeeze, gentle one, not a rough one, because come on, that place can actually pain her when you give it a rough one. You find out that the woman will be vibrating. She can't help it than to begin to whine, begin to roll her body just like this, unconsciously, consciously, like a fish swimming in the Atlantic Ocean. You see that time that maybe you add water, and for a fish that is in a dry surface or in a dry bucket or a dry bowl, you just pour water and let fish. You see the way she will be rolling and rolling. That's how a woman will be feeling, like you added water into a dry land. So she will just react to it nicely. Before you know, because there is no invisible connection from this upper region to the down region, that the chamber itself, she can release that water from that hole. Okay, another thing we have to do for her to calm is, maybe sometimes while you're not using your hand on her head, you find a way to use your lips around the purple area too. That one also can help us to calm faster or to release multiple times. Or use your lips or your tongue to go around the regional area, like the butt area, or by the side of the mangoes, the express road on the mango by the corner. You focus on one corner, use your tongue, use your lips to do some crazy moves there. A woman was speaking Latin and she can't help it than to pour out that water. Oh God, no, really. So one other thing you're going to do for her to jiggle out that water is to going down her pelvic area, like the pelvic board. Where I'm talking about, the pelvic board, that soft fleshy area between the abdomen and the two legs that hold the equals and the body together, that join or connect it together. That chamber is also very sensitive. Massa, do some crazy things down there. If that place is even a smooth one, that she's those type that her skin is very smooth and that place is clear, no hair around, you can use your tongue or your lips to dab on it, like, you see, that is it. When you are doing something like that, she can't help it than to release organo. Yeah, she will be pouring that water like mad several times over and over again. That place alone, when you know how to use your lips on it, or tongue on it, or use your finger